Alright, let's rock and roll. We got functions quiz 2. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 skills. Does this graph represent a function? If I can draw a vertical line and drag that vertical line across this blue line and that line only intersect one time, then it is. So this passes the vertical line test. Range refers to the y values. So we want the lowest and the highest y values. So lowest y value is at -3. Don't be confused by these endpoints. The lowest y value is -3. So we put that one in first. The highest y value, I go up to y. Looks like it's this point right here, which is even with 7. So our range is between -3 and 7. Here, the table compares the capacity of Omojibi's phone battery when he started charging it in percent points, and the time it took the battery to be fully charged in minutes. So we got the number of minutes it took the battery to be a given percent for several different occasions. Can the time it takes to fully charge the battery be represented as a function of the battery's capacity when charging begins? So here I'm just looking at all of the x values and double checking their y values. So I want repeating x values. 65, I gotta check that value, and I gotta check 30 and 30. If they have the same y values, it's a function. If they don't, it's not. So 65 goes with 20, 65 goes with 18. Those are different y values, not a function. Here it's saying D of t models the distance that Alec walked in kilometers t hours. So t represents the number of hours, D of t represents distance. So this is saying after 0.5 hours, the distance of 0.5 hours is less than the distance of walking 1 hour minus the distance of walking 0.5. So we're just trying to match that up down here. The time it took Alex to walk the first half kilometer is less than the time it took him to walk the following half kilometer. Crap. I'm gonna have to use some help for this one. Sometimes you get them wrong. Here it's giving us this table and it's asking us what type of numbers are appropriate for R. R represents months. Months are best represented by integers, and an appropriate domain for months would be 1 to 12. What is the domain of F? Go ahead and type it in. I gotta put X here. And I just want to go to where the line begins. So the line begins on, looks like -1.644. I want to identify which of those decimals gives me that. So 59 divided by 3, that's 19. -5 divided by 3, that's -1.6. That's what we're looking for. -1.6. Cool. And it's always going to be the equal to.